Hi everybody, welcome to Bonnie's Writer Life. If you don't know who I am, my name's Bonnie and I'm aspiring to be a published author. I am currently working on a fantasy sci-fi adventure story and I'm working through that process. I've worked on other projects, but I've yet to publish a novel, and I am working towards accomplishing that dream. And so, welcome to Vlogmas day 11. I can't believe I've made it. 11 days in a row I've done a video, which what I thought would be impossible. I'm pretty self-conscious, and I love being part of the WriterTube, AuthorTube, CreatorTube community. It gives me momentum, and it helps me feel like I'm not so alone in the journey. Today for Vlogmas, I want to share with you the 15 writer books that I have read most of them or skimmed through on my writing journey to becoming an author. And I know there's many more and many more to look forward to. These are craft writing books I want to share with you. So these are the 15 books I found useful in my writing journey. So the first one I have here is Story Genius by Lisa Kron. This was a very nice book. It's every writer's greatest fear, pouring blood, sweat, and tears into writing hundreds of pages only to realize the story has no sense of urgency and no internal logic, so it's a complete do-over. So this is a great book. It says how to use brain science to go beyond outlining and writing a riveting novel. I remember reading this book and I really enjoyed it. It's definitely a book I would go back and reread. This is a great book. Very useful. The second book I have is The Art and Craft of Novel Writing by Oakley Hall. These are great books. They're very quick reads. They're very nice. It says, if you could ask anyone for advice on novel writing, who would it be? William Faulkner, Arthur Haley, Ernest Hemingway, Carolyn Keene, Robert Fitzgerald, Shek or Shakespeare? Not possible, you say. But it is. Through the pen of master fiction writer Oakley Hall. And this is also the next one, How Fiction Works by Oakley Hall. Maybe I'll go to into a more in-depth talk about each of these books sometime in a video. That's a possibility in the future. My number 3 book was The Emotional Craft of Fiction by Donald Moss. This was a great book, really, really good book, and it talks a lot about the emotional side of your characters and the emotional side of your story. I highly recommend this book. This was a quick read also. It was a very easy read when I say that. It flowed very fast and it had a lot of information. I really love that. The next book is The Elements of Style. Little pocket guide. Grammar, words, must have. I actually use this a lot when I began copywriting, so this isn't even just, this is for all forms of writing. This is really great. In here we have a book everybody knows, Save the Cat Writes a Novel, Jessica Brody, based on Blake Snyder screenwriting book. And this is a must-have for me. This is really good. If you're a beginning writer and you want to write, but you're not sure on the structure side and you're just still learning a structure side, like, I get it. Some people can write a story, but they're lost as to the pattern of the way the story should go. If that may be not the correct way to say that, but when I first decided to stop writing like sales letters and things of that nature, this book helped me a lot because writing fiction was a whole heck of a lot different than writing nonfiction. Every writing genre, skill level, skills, just like everything else, there's something to each thing, and this is a great book if you want to write a novel. This book, How to Write Dazzling Dialogue, The Fastest Way to Improve Any Manuscript, James Scott Bell. This was a really good book. Again, this was a really fast read with a lot of information, and it helps you understand a lot of how characters should speak to each other, not just in normal dialogue, but how to use dialogue properly, which is great. I have this book, Self-Editing for Fiction Writers, How to Edit Yourself into Print, Rennie Brown and Dave King, 2nd edition. And so I have not worked my way through this book totally. I've skimmed through this book. I was working on another project that I put down and started writing another, and so I may read this book before I go back and do that project. It looked like a really good book to me so far, just from glancing through it. It doesn't look like it would be too much of a technical read, but would have technical things in it, if that makes any sense. Larry Brooks, U.S. Today bestselling author. Great stories don't write themselves. Criteria-driven strategies for more effective fiction. Plotter or pantser? That's not the right question. One of the most common questions new writers ask is how they wrote their book. What was their process for storytelling? Did they use an outline to plan the book or write it from the seat of their pants? But the question should actually be about the general principles and nature of storycraft. Does every part of the story have what it needs to keep readers turning the pages? So this caught my eye. This is another book I've yet to get through. Now, this one I have got through. So, Superstructure, The Key to Unleashing the Power of Story, best-selling writing coach James Scott Bell. All I'm saying is if you need help with structure, this is a must-have. So, I don't want to make this video too long, but again, this is a great book. Loved it. Creating Character Arcs, Cam Weiland. My current story that I'm working on right now, that I'm using my outline for, that you'll see me doing writing sprints on. This book has been a guidepost for me. So I highly recommend this book. Pretty much walks you through your novel beginning to end in your character. So, and if you're unsure a little bit about character arcs, this will help you understand a little bit better. So highly recommend this book. The more books you read, the smarter you get. Writing Fiction, A Guide to Narrative Craft, Janet Burroway. So I did skim through this. I have not read this yet. So maybe I will get this done before the end of the year. And my last 3 books for 13, 14, and 15. This would be 13 and 14. These are more resource materials. These are really good. They have a lot of useful information in the beginning of the books. I really use these when I want to look up a certain feeling that I am having trouble relaying. So these are very good. Not only do they help you in your writing, but they help you understand yourself a little bit better too. So these are great resource books. And I also have one more book. And I am working my way through this book. Some call me crazy, but I don't care. Yes, I'm the type of person who would read an encyclopedia. And you don't know till you know. And I'm sure I won't remember all this, but I may know where to reference it in the book after. And it may take me another year to read it, but I will do it. And that is the Chicago Manual of Style. So call me crazy, but I'm going to work my way through this by next year. So we'll see where I am at that point. But I want to know how to do stuff, so call me crazy. And I'm not reading this every day. Once in a while, I'll sit down and just start reading for maybe half an hour, 40 minutes, and then I'm done, and then I come back to it. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So I hope you enjoyed my Vlogmas Day 11 videos. Wow, 11 videos in 11 days. I'm super proud and happy of myself that I made it this far, and I am going to try to make it all the way to day 25. So happy Vlogmas, and keep writing, and I hope you got some great ideas on maybe some new books you want to read in 2021. Let's hope it's better than 2020. Happy Vlogmas. Bye.